Alright, I'll be quite frank here. I know you all been wondering who exactly is the question, right? The thing is that it opens another question. How many of these videos am I going to be making until I sit down on my chair and commit to editing like an actual professional? Nevertheless, just jump right into it. Alright? Victor Sage, or rather Charles Victor Zaz, grew up in a Catholic orphanage with a reputation as a troublemaker. He suffered physical abuse in his time there, but prided himself on enduring it through it, like any other superhero in the making, honestly. Sage made his mark as a highly outspoken and aggressive reporter with reputation for obnoxiousness in Hub City. He then moved to television journalism, which eventually led to him to investigate Dr. R.B. Twain. This particular story will alter the course of Sage's life permanently. One day, Sage was approached by his former professor Aristotle Tau Roeder, who told him about an artificial skin called pseudoderm he had co-developed with Dr. R.B. Twain. Fun fact though, the design was based off the notes of Gotham criminal No Face and research into Ginger Gold, the chemical responsible for the elongated man's powers. In case you guys didn't know, right? Pseudoderm was intended to work as an applied skin-like bandage with the help of a bonding gas, but had unforeseen toxicity which was fatal when applied to open wounds. Though Roeder and Twain agreed to abandon their projects and parted ways, Roeder later discovered that Twain planned to proceed with an illegal sale of the invention to third world nations, despite the risk to human health. Sage resolved to stop him but had no way of going after Twain without exposing himself. Roeder suggested that Sage use the mask made of pseudoderm to cover his famous features. Disguised by the pseudoderm mask and armed with information, Sage eventually caught up with Twain, stopped the transaction, and extracted a confession from him. He then left Twain bound in pseudoderm. With his first venture as a success, Sage decided to use his new identity for future investigations. He thought it'd be useful. Now moving on to equipment / his own skills, he does have a genius level intellect. Investigation. He's said to be one of the greatest detectives following after Batman. He does have a superior inquisitive mind and has years of experience as an investigative reporter as well as his life as the question. Journalism, that was a degree he had worked on when he was in college. Interrogation, his opponents often fear him due to his arguably true rumors of his insanity and ruthless tactics. Disguise, of course, he goes by many aliases and many different faces. Hand-to-hand combatant. Although he started off as a brawler, his combat skills were later improved by Richard Dragon. He used what he learned and is capable of defeating multiple enemies at once, fast and agile enough to dodge gunfire, can take a beating without feeling any pain, and able to kick a car hard enough to move it. Dragon style Kung Fu, because of how he was trained under him, trained under Richard Dragon, that's why he was able to be proficient in that martial art. Acrobatics, although not as par as Batman or with Nightwing, he is a proficient acrobat and has used that skill to survive a fatal fall. Intimidation, indomitable will, mystical knowledge. Throughout his adventures learning Zen Buddhism and urban shamanism, the question has learned various mystical and supernatural techniques to aid him in his quest. As far as feeling sensations in the air, making it difficult to sneak up on him, and knowing a mental technique that can help in healing wounds and broken bones. And that's all that I have for you guys today. Thank you for listening. Hope to catch you guys in the next time. Peace.